going on, everybody? Shane here from Volvo Display Gaming, and I want to just do a quick video. I should probably be doing these more often, where I'm picking stuff up. Like, it's kind of cool. I like watching other YouTubers when they pick up and do unboxings and stuff, and then usually I find out new music through them or whatever. But I mean, this one I'll go through real quick because there's a lot of new music I need to pick up, but I kind of went on a spree of picking up a bunch of first pressings of like classic bands, and these are some killer vinyls I got, as well as I picked up some nerd stuff. And I want to talk about our live stream we got coming up this coming Saturday, February 10th. We're going to be doing giveaways, shirt giveaways, as well as if you stick around till the end of the stream, probably 9:30 p.m. Pacific time, we'll be giving away a grand prize, which would either be a game code for Tekken 8, or probably I'll negotiate whatever game you want or you're choosing equal value. That I could send you the game code for, or your choice of 2 vinyls totaling $60. So that will be the grand prize, and then every hour will be merch giveaways, where I will have down below our t-shirts linked in there, and you could pick one of our shirt designs and just give us our info through either our Discord, our Instagram, or I might make another email where you could just email us that way if you don't have either of those. But anyway, you have to be watching our live stream that we got going on, which I think the poster should be popping up right now, where we'll have 3 bands from the local LA area. You got Inheritance, a death metal band, you got Cook, a funk band, and then you got Wiccan, which is like a metal jam band. And we will be doing interviews with the bands, playing some games. Each set's about 45 minutes, and I think one band, Wiccan, they have an hour-long set. The stream should start around 4:20, and just us bullshitting, and then bands will go on at 6 o'clock, and from there, we'll just have a good time. And again, every hour there'll be a giveaway, but you have to be present in the stream, it'll be random. Like, as long as you're in there, we probably have a chat bot or something that'll pick somebody randomly live on stream, but you have to be present, and then give us all your information and whatnot. We'll probably be doing it on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously, so somebody can win on YouTube, somebody can win on Twitch. I wish I could figure out how to do Instagram Live. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe I'll figure that out too. I don't know. But anyway, fun stuff happening this weekend. I hope you guys can all stick around for the stream, and I'll be talking about it all week. Without further ado, let me show you some of the cool stuff I just picked up this month. Past month, January. I should do this more often, but I picked up way too much shit, so without further ado, first vinyl I picked up was Black Sabbath's Mob Rules. This was actually the original pressing for it. I got a decent price on it. The guy I'm picking all these up on, super cool dude. This version I picked up first. I had to go back and swap out the vinyl because it was scratched pretty bad, and that's my fault. I didn't look at it, but it was cool. Swapped it out. But again, I was stoked. I'm just picking up a lot of albums I wish I've had. So again, this is a killer Dio Black Sabbath album. I mean, Mob Rules, like, fuck. Can't go wrong with that. Next up, we have Judas Priest, Defenders of the Faith. Such a killer album. I mean, 1984, right after Screaming for Vengeance. You got Freewheel Burning on it, Jawbreaker, Rock Hard Ride Free, The Sentinel. Like, every track on here is just killer. Absolutely fucking love this album. Pick it up if you don't have it. And next, this was a reissue, but I just had to have it. Creator, Extreme Aggression, the 2017 remaster version. It has a whole live 1990 set on here, which is cool. This is a 4 LP vinyl. Pretty big, beefy vinyl. Like, barely stretched it in the plastic there. So, next up, this was I got this when it was like real cheap, $5. But Deep Purple, Perfect Strangers. It's a killer album. I like it, you know. I mean, I kind of like just the title track on it the most. Perfect Strangers, but everything else is good on it. Knocking at Your Back Door, Under the Gun, Nobody's Home, Mean Street. Ooh, I'm saying. I think it's a good Deep Purple record. I like it. You know, it's with Ian Gillan on it. Great album. Next, I picked up a bunch of Kiss albums, if you haven't seen from my shorts I've been doing. But anyway, original pressing of Kiss Love Gun. Pretty good shape. I didn't know. So history behind this: when this first came out, it had a little plastic gun in it, or no, a little paper gun in it, the love gun. That you pop out and then it makes a gun, which is cool. If you actually have that in there, it's worth a lot of money. But obviously, this just has the sleeve in it, no insert or anything. I forget which other Kiss album had the temporary tattoos. That's another big thing too. But you'll never find them with it. Killer band. I forget. I think they're from Switzerland. Crocus, Headhunter, with Screaming in the Night on here. This whole album is so good. I mean, I'm a big 80s kind of. I think this would be kind of like hard rock, but like that era of like where it was a fine line between like not really hair metal, heavy metal, but Crocus, Headhunter, such a killer album. And then this was another like really cheap album. Vinyl was great, but the sleeve was itself was water damaged. But this is a great album. Rush Signals. I mean, come on, Subdivisions. I mean, yeah. But everything else on it is pretty good. So I just had to have it. I was like, all right, yeah, I don't care as long as the vinyl's good, you know. And then we got Kiss, Rock and Roll Over and Over. It's just such a killer album. You know, Hard Luck Woman, Making Love, Calling Dr. Love, like a lot of love going on in this album. Mr. Speed, Ladies Room. I mean, I'm a huge Kiss fan, and their early stuff you can't touch, man. That inspired so many bands. I really like this Black Sabbath album. This was Black Sabbath Born Again, the only one that they had Ian Gillan on. And I thought it's really fucking good. I mean, Zero the Hero, such a catchy track. Digital Bitch, like, man. This is a killer album. Black Sabbath Born Again. They went through those weird years, you know, where they had different singers. Well, just, you know, Ian Gillan and then Dio. I like all of Black Sabbath's catalog, really, you know. Let's keep going. You got Dokken, Back for the Attack. This is such a killer record. I mean, you have, it's got Dream Warriors on here. That was the theme for Nightmare on Elm Street 3. That's cool. I really want to do a video on horror-themed metal songs and everything, but it's such a killer track. I like it. You know, I like that movie, too. And I'm a huge Dokken fan. I've still yet to see fucking Dokken. And they play quite a bit. Now, for some reason, it's a band I've always missed. Dokken, Tooth and Nail, another one. You got Burning... What song was on here again? Oh, yeah, you got like, Turn on the Action. Into the Fire. That's right. Into the Fire was on this. Keep forgetting, like, it's such a good album. I love this album, Tooth and Nail. I just had to have it. Drew a blank there. I was like, wait, what was on this that was the big song? Into the Fire. And then I went on a Saxon spree, because I love me some Saxon. Denim and Leather? Like, come on. Princess of the Night. You got, and the bands played on, like Denim and Leather. Fuck, yes. Absolutely love me some Saxon. Great era of new wave of British heavy metal. Please check out Saxon. Let's go down the Saxon highway here. Saxon Crusader. This dude has so many Saxon albums. I just couldn't pick up everything all at once. I spent a lot of money already. I mean, the prices weren't that bad, but I mean, I picked up quite a bit in like 2 trips now. Saxon Crusader, killer album. Love the art. You know, obviously the title track, Crusader. Killer stuff right there. Saxon, Strong Out of the Law, Dallas 1 p.m., Heavy Metal Thunder? Like, come on. Such a killer fucking album. This came out, I believe, 1980, 1982? I think so. Anyway, killer stuff right there, Saxon. Go check out Saxon. Oh, here's some more Kiss. You got Kiss, Creatures of the Night. I think this was the last one where Ace Frehley had anything to do with it. Then you had Vinnie Vincent take over for him. He played with him for a bit. There was a bunch of session guitarists on this album. So Ace, I don't even know if he has credits for it. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I don't think he had credits for it, but there was a bunch of session guitarists on it. But Creatures of the Night, I like that album a lot. This was a really good album. Kiss, Dressed to Kill. It has their most popular track on it ever that I'll only watch live. Maybe, I don't know, Rock and Roll All Night. Like, cool album, first pressings. And then I got this reissue, Kiss Destroyer, the 45th anniversary edition. I really liked it. Came with a bunch of extra shit in there. I mean, like, I'll just pop this one open because the other ones, some were missing sleeves, some of them didn't, but this had like this crazy booklet in here, like this really huge booklet, like all this like cool art in here. It was brand new in the shrink. I think I paid $40 for it, which was the going price for it when I was looking it up. So it wasn't bad. I just didn't have to pay shipping or tax or anything on it, you know. But even just like the inside, pretty cool. Anyway, as you can tell, I'm a huge Kiss fan. Let's keep moving on here. And now we got, this was a really cool pickup, Rush 2112, and this was the first pressing of this. So they did another reissue in the 80s, and it wasn't the gatefold. So this is 2112 like that, has that, but this has the inside, the gatefold. The other version didn't, so it's kind of cool. You have all of them in there. Like, look at that. Oh, Kurt and his fucking mustache. And I don't understand what they're wearing back here. It reminds me like they're all trying to be like Luke Skywalker cosplay or something. Like, I don't know. It's pretty funny. But such a killer album. I mean, 2112, classic, bro. And then last but not least for my vinyl pickups, I got Dio, Sacred Heart. I really like this album. I mean, King of Rock and Roll. You got Rock and Roll Children on here. Hungry for Heaven. So many killer tracks on here. And I think this was the last album where Vivian Campbell was on, too. I know I've been doing these facts videos, but sometimes, like, now trying to talk to it, I draw a blank. So that was all the vinyl pickups. I'm pretty sure. Well, I did have one more, but I had to trade that one back because it had deep scratches. It was a Rush Farewell to Kings. I swapped it out for 2112. But I'm going to eventually get that one again. And let's keep it going. Now for some nerd stuff. I want to start doing more Warhammer content. I'm a huge Warhammer fan. I just picked up the Oldworld set. But, man, this is a time-consuming hobby. So I need to start either doing some live streams where I'm painting and building. Or, I don't know, something. I'll highlight the stuff I have painted. But let's look what's in this box real quick. Let's unbox it, I guess. So, first of all, I already opened it, so I already had the book out. And this rule book, Jesus, this rule book is way too thick. But one thing I do like is they have one-page rules, or like just the few-page rules. So if you're not familiar with Warhammer, it's a very, very nerdy tabletop game where you build a bunch of little plastic people and you fight on a battlefield. But the art's super cool. Just in the book, you know, it's all high fantasy stuff. You got orcs, dwarves, other factions, Tomb Kings, where they're a bunch of skeleton dudes. This was the Knights of Bretonnia set, Kingdom of Bretonnia set, where they're just a bunch of humans and they're knights and everything. So let's see what we got in here. And it's a weird, so this Oldworld was originally like came out a very, very long time ago. So when you look at some of these, they did new models as well. Like this is a new model. It even says 2023 on it, right there. Yeah, 2023. So these are a new model for this. But then you have a bunch of older models where they just recasted them that even say 2003 on them. These are all like a bunch of 20-year-old models right here. But it's cool. It looks like they're going to be fun to paint, fun to build. I wanted this set over the skeleton guys. But some of them older models, like you got a bunch of archers and everything and peasants. So, like, basically this army is just filled with a bunch of foot soldiers and then knights. So you got a bunch of peons and peasants, and then just a bunch of knights. So you got a bunch of stuff in there. Came with the ruler and the blast radius template, and I'm dropping stuff, and came with like some Pegasus guys. Like, I'm pretty excited for this, but I need to start building this, and I need to actually finish this. But I'll turn it over so you can actually see what they're supposed to all look like. So, cool stuff. You got, I think it came with, 76 models total. You got a Baron or a Lord. There's two different versions of him. You got a bunch of little foot soldier dudes. You got another Pegasus guy. Pegasus dudes all in the back right here. And then just a bunch of knights. Like, I think, like, what is it, like 18 knights or something. 20 knights. I don't know. Cool stuff. I really am excited to start playing that. And building all of this shit. It's going to take a while. Anyway, I think that's it for all the stuff I've picked up recently. Again, I want to thank everybody for watching this. And please tune in to our live stream, because it's just a celebration of everything I've done on this channel with my friends. And I want to show you some new bands, as well as show my appreciation by giving some stuff away. So I really hope you can all join us next Saturday for the live stream starting at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, as well as just stick through the whole stream, hang out with us, hear some local bands, and I already have more of these shows lined up. I'm trying to work with people to get other bands, and hopefully I can make this, like, try to do this once a month, once every other month or something. It's just going to be, so what I've always wanted to do. Showcase new music to everybody, highlight a bunch of bands that I think should be highlighted and deserve attention. And I want to just show the world, show all of you. And I appreciate you tuning in, watching all my videos, or any of them, or liking, or even disliking. Like, the interaction's fun. I don't really care. Anyway, I hope you all have a good rest of your week, and tune in throughout the week to get more updates, and see you guys. Take it easy.